right, we're going to continue on with Medicare supplements. Like we said, a Medicare supplement plan is a private plan from a private company, but it follows Medicare rules and law. So like I said, everybody has got a 6-month open enrollment period where they will be guaranteed issue. Plans cannot turn them down. So if they wait until after that 6-month period, can they still go out there and shop? Sure. But if they have health issues, plans can turn them down. All right. So here is what the Medicare supplements look like. If you look at the left column here, all those different things, those all coincide with those charts I showed you. That is all those different costs that they're out there. So Medicare supplements are specifically set up to cover those specific financial gaps that are in Medicare. If you look at a Part A plan, it covers, Part A MedSup, it covers all the Part A coinsurance, inpatient hospitals, and gives you an extra 365 days. So it picks up everything from your inpatient. It also picks up your Medicare Part B coinsurances and copayments. Blood, that only applies if the hospital charges you for blood or they have to buy blood. In Illinois, being a donor state, it's rare that they have to buy blood. And it also picks up the hospice, any coinsurances you may have for that. That's a Part A plan. That's all Part A plan we cover. Well, let's look at a G plan. A G plan covers everything except for the Part B deductible, that $198. Now, each of these plans, if you purchase it, it's going to have a monthly premium. So if I buy a Part A plan, my monthly premium's obviously going to be lower because they're giving me less coverage. If I buy that G plan, my monthly premium will be higher, but it's covering all my expenses except for that one-time annual deductible. So each of these has a monthly premium. And what you do is basically there's all kinds of choices. You may notice some plans have percentages on there and other things, and so 2 of them have deductibles. It's all about choices. Please note that Illinois SHIP has a Medicare supplement guide that we can send to you. It basically breaks down all the rules about Medicare supplements, but in addition to that, every year we hook up with the Illinois Department of Insurance. They monitor all insurance products throughout the state. What they do for us is they go out and they solicit all the med sub companies out there, and they say, give us your estimates for each of these plans that you sell. Not every company sells every one of these plans, but give us your estimates for what you sell. So in the back of our guide, it will list all these insurance companies. It will say which plans they sell, and it'll give you annual estimates for each plan. It gives you a starting point of where to start off on. So let's say I wanted a G plan. I can look through there and say, hey, okay, these are the 4 least expensive G plans. I may want to call them. The reason I say that is I said these plans are Medicare law. A G is a G is a G, no matter who you buy it from. That's what it covers. An A is an A is an A. That coverage shown in this chart is what it covers, no matter who sells it to you. By law, just because a company charges more money doesn't mean it's better. Coverage is exactly the same. Now, you may notice on this chart, there's an asterisk next to the G. All right, basically that's telling me to tell you that there's also something called a G high deductible. So if I want to buy a G plan, because it gives me the very most coverage. When I go to the doctor, I give them my Medicare card. I give them my Plan G card. They know only thing I'm ever going to have to pay out of pocket is that annual deductible. I'll pay, probably the highest monthly premium of any of these plans, but that's the coverage I get. Some companies will sell what's called a G high deductible. In exchange for you giving you a lower monthly premium, you agree to pay a deductible before coverage kicks in. The only people I've ever seen take these are basically people that are healthy. They say, well, you know what? I'm healthy. I'm not sick. I'm not planning on getting sick. But you know what? Just in case, I want the best coverage out there. So you know what? Because I'm healthy, I want a lower monthly premium. So I'll take that chance. If something catastrophic does happen, I'll have to pay, I think this year it's $2,340. After that, the plan pays everything. So just know that there is a high deductible option. Now you may notice on the right-hand side of this slide in gray, and I got an arrow pointing down for the top, there's also a C and an F plan. The reason we moved it outside on this slide is because anybody who is newly eligible for Medicare beginning January 1, 2020 can no longer purchase a C or an F. You may notice if you look at the F plan, it covers everything. You walk into the doctor, you give them your Medicare card, your F plan, you've got zero costs. Well, the legislators decided under Medicare, they wanted people to have some kind of costs. So now if you're newly eligible, as of 2020, the best plan you can buy is a G plan. Now, let me make sure you understand, newly eligible. Anybody who was eligible prior to January 2020 may still purchase a C and an F. Let me give you an example. I'm 70 years old. I'm still working. All right. I was eligible for Medicare 5 years ago. When I retire, I can still buy a C or an F if I want because my eligibility, age 65, started prior to January 2020. Because prior to 2020, F was the best plan out there. It covered everything. For new people, G is the most comprehensive plan out there now. It will pay everything but the Part B deductible. The key in that is newly eligible. Anybody who was eligible prior to January 1, 2020 can buy any plan out there. If I'm newly eligible after January 1, 2020, I can buy those A through N's. I can no longer buy a C or a F. If you want to get our Medicare supplement guide, I'm going to show all the numbers on the end. Call our Department on Aging Senior Helpline. We can send one to you. All right, we can get out to, we send them out all the time. If you're an agency or if you want to get a few of them for your church or whatever, just tell it. We'll send you as many as we can. Okay, but it's a great guide that breaks these down.